Okay, guys, this one, I was weak hearing this one. I thought I should bring this to you. How do you say I do without basic knowledge of the person you are getting married to? Only for you to find out something mind-blowing about your partner. That was the case of Isaac and Sandra. Now, hear me out. So, this is a trending story that has been making rounds online. Very sad, very disturbing. A Ghanaian man, Pastor Isaac, based in Texas, just got married. From reports, he and his wife Sandra met through church activities. Everything seemed normal, Christian courtship, God vibes, no intimacy before marriage, and all that good stuff. Just stay in faith, right? But something shocking happened on their wedding night. This is not a just tale, it's a true story. This man found out that his newly wedded wife, Sandra, was actually a transgender. A man who underwent surgical procedures to become a woman. Shocking, right? Now, this is something she never told him throughout their relationship, not even before marriage and all that stuff. Not a word. And this is where it gets so dark, very dark. The man, Isaac, in rage and confusion with all the emotions, allegedly stabbed her over like 40 times. She didn't make it, of course. He's now arrested for murder charges. Now, let's just take a step back, because I have questions, serious questions. You see, why would you go into marriage without knowing the full details of your partner? How do you say I do without even having basic conversations that matter? And at the same time, why would anyone hide something as major as that from someone, they want to build forever relationship with? In a marriage, secrets like this don't just shake trust. They actually destroy it. In our society today, a lot of it is happening. A lot of questions are asked. Gender identity, truth, freedom, acceptance, everything is evolving, right? But in the middle of all of this, the need for open, honest conversation is key. Love is a beautiful thing, of course, we know that. But love without honesty is a disaster about to happen. And honestly, without human feelings. That one too, Nawala. You could have just gotten angry. Yes, feel betrayed, disappointed. But for taking a life, I want too much. If you enjoy controversial updates, like this video as we go on, and open your notification button to get more updates, because we're going to bring in even more. You see, this kind of thing, it affects not just two people, but the whole family, communities, friends, even how we all start to view trust in a relationship. Because from reports, people around the women allegedly knew. Yes, people in the church members, they knew, but they did not tell this man anything. Now, a life has been lost, another life, ruined, and we are all left with the same question. Yeah, you know it. What are we doing, Seth? How can we just sit down, even when we hear things like this? You don't want to hurt, is it her feelings or his feelings? Maybe, pastor is also a human being, right? Maybe after, waiting and all the congee and everything, I'm not trying to make it funny, but I'm sure it's all part of it. After waiting all that long for courtship and making sure that, he aligns with the way religion, 10 commandments, do it. He now realized that he was engaged, he has been courting, he got married. So when he, whatever, found out that the guy had 2 organs. And maybe the male organ, that part of the organ, which is the male organ, maybe it's bigger than his pastor's own. Or, I don't know. But the pastor found out, he lost it. Or was pastor also, was he led by the Spirit to commit what he did by stabbing the partner? Was he led? Was he Spirit led or anger led? I don't know. You tell me, because this is just sad. He lost it. Or was it something that he could not control? I guess this is what happened. He lost control. Or what happened? What kind of pastor is that? Can pastors do that? Can the pastor here just respond to this? If you can give me a child what could the pastor be thinking at that point? Or did he leave all the spiritual and the holiness in one side as he was about to get down and realize that there was nothing to penetrate to? That's another thing. Anger management. Was the pastor rather, is he an angry person naturally? Sometimes when we get angry with emotions and you don't control it, anything you don't control will control you. Now he's arrested. Another life lost, a transgender person. I don't know, was he formerly a man turned to a woman turned to a man? We don't even know. But at the same time, he or she wanted to have it all. And he had both and lost his life in the process. But how can you keep such a secret in a relationship without telling your spouse? Do you want to do like a surprise thing? Surprise! Well, he didn't live to tell us the story. So sad. But I don't know. I hope the pastor turns a born again or something. What are we doing, Seth? Well, let me get your comments on this one. What do you think? Was the pastor right by doing that? Was he right going all the way to, do that, even when he was disappointed? Because in life, lots of ups and downs happen, even though this case is a bit extreme. Let me get your comments. What do you think on this one? Pastor are human beings too, right? Talk to you soon, folks. Bye-bye.
What are we doing, Seth?